This episode of Folk and Dagger is proudly sponsored by Dice Envy. Dice Envy makes insanely high quality metal, resin, and even frosted glass dice, and they look sick as hell. We were already pretty obsessed with the quality and just the look of these, so we thought it would be great and fitting to partner with them to give you a chance to score some rad dice. Check them out at diceenvy.com/perilous and use code Perilous for 10% off at checkout. Get the Orgor set, they look fucking sick as shit.
Welcome back to Perilous Storytelling. Dunning Quagmire, our adventurers have been left with a note from Gabblegoose telling them to meet him in the Town of Sorrows, which sounds like a great time, and I'm sure nothing terrible or bad will happen in a place with a name that cool.
Yeah!
Our adventurers find themselves in the Wet Bed Inn after a full day of rest. The party finds themselves in their individual rooms.
I get out of bed, I stretch. I'm ready for a day of adventuring and I forgot everything that bad that happened yesterday. And I certainly forgot about the other bird.
Does that machine have a condition?
Chlamydia.
All right, time to find a koala-based race. Time to find a koala-based homebrew race to transform Sad Machine into. You're gonna get a fucking koala curse. I can't believe I have to do this to you.
They added a saber-tooth koalas in Path of Exile at some point. Some fan won a contest to make a monster, and that's what he put.
Damn, are they gonna get fucking Path of Exile chlamydia? Like, I don't know what's going on there.
I go out of my room.
Playing Path of Exile, there's no way you can get chlamydia.
That's a status effect. No, it'd be a cosmetic item you have to buy.
No, Brendan, the joke is that you're not having sex.
Brendan. I get out of bed.
I've played Path of Exile and I fucked my wife.
Oh my god. So. I'm gone.
How does it feel? How does it feel? How does it feel?
I'm gone. I'm
You're
not
downstairs
there anymore. I'm downstairs. I'm going to see if the man is there. I'm hungry. Food.
Yeah, the bartender is there behind the bar counter, just kind of getting ready for the day. It's a bit early in the morning when you've woken up, so I'd say he's just kind of scrubbing glasses and setting up chairs and doing all that bartender stuff that bartenders do.
Good morning.
Oh, hey. How were the accommodations?
They were great. Not as wet as I thought they would be. Do you need any help?
No, I'm fine. I'm just happy that you spent a couple weeks in a ziggurat and all the bed bugs are gone. They got nothing to eat, so glad to know that you didn't have any problems.
That's very reassuring. Thank you.
Yeah, can I get you anything?
Just bricky, just eggy wig.
All right, that'll be 2 copper pieces. If you didn't read in the news today, the economy changed.
The news is back? Excuse me?
Yeah.
Your news system is already back on track?
Oh, no, we just gotta, the paper is delivered by birds.
What? This role-playing is really fucking stupid.
All right, DM notice. I was just trying to get away with doing gold pieces, and I realized that it wouldn't work, which is what I always do, is just try to use gold pieces. So copper and silver are now on the menu. There is now a currency exchange.
Oh,
doesn't that mean that we're like incredibly rich?
Yeah.
No,
because
it just means that change exists. You still have like gold pieces.
Oh, I hate
but it just
change.
means that change exists.
Dude, I hate change. God damn it. Okay, fine. Here you go.
Thank you kindly. I'll bring you eggs.
I guess I wait for the rest.
He gives you a plate of delicious fried eggs, and as you smell them exit the kitchen, you raise up in the air like a cartoon character motherfucker about to steal a pie out of a window. Like, is that what you want?
Yeah.
Want to continue? Sad Machine just fucking...
The egg fumes make me float around.
How are you all heading down? Are you just going down?
Yeah. I'm woken up by the smell of eggs.
Delicious eggs.
I realize how hungry I am. And I haven't
float
eaten.
Down the stairs?
Yeah, I hover down the stairs, my head tilted upwards as the vapor from the eggs just enters my nostrils.
The bartender sees you and just starts screaming, "Oh God! He's a witch!"
Warlock, actually.
When did you learn to float?
I leveled up.
All right. Next to awake.
This is so stupid.
Dumb joke.
Brick.
I wake up, I think about my god, and I consider if I should destroy my mattress before going downstairs.
Do you?
What does he mean by this?
You want to make a will save or something? Do you want to make a character save to see if you've destroyed your bed?
I'll do a will save. 16 to not destroy my mattress. I just go downstairs.
Alrighty. And as the three of you are downstairs, cajoled by the wonderful of the bartender, kind of cleaning glasses, you notice that Bird is not downstairs.
Hey, I just noticed Bird isn't downstairs.
It's probably still sleeping.
Can we talk about what happened last night?
Do you wanna be more specific?
That wasn't Bird, right?
I mean,
He said that he wasn't Bird.
yeah.
It's very concerning.
Good talk. Great talk, guys. Fucking God.
This is a top level RP.
Camera really hanging out to dry right now.
Yeah, dude, that's so fucked up, Sad Machine. Fuck you.
Can it really just be like, some people have weird days, man? Like, come on. Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody has those days.
Who hasn't like almost violently murdered someone?
Should we go wake him up?
I don't know. I'm kind of hoping he just sleeps it off.
Should we wake him up anyways?
I mean, if you want to go upstairs, you can all oblige. I kind of want to eat these eggs.
Because we do have to get going to the town of sorrow, because Mr. Gabblegoose gonna wait for us.
All right.
I'm gonna go wake him up. And Sad Machine goes up the stairs again and goes to Bird's room.
Okay.
I want to turn to Brick and be like, "Oh yeah, Bird's absolutely possessed, by the way."
Of course he's possessed. I just want to see if Sad Machine would wake him.
Yeah, I'm very concerned about what he's gonna do to the first thing he sees this morning. So better not us.
Depends on what kind of spirit he's got, but I have a few techniques for exorcism, but it's been a while. But my survival rates have been, decent.
What about the people around you?
Oh, stronger chains will probably be fine. Depends on what we're dealing with, some go on the ceiling, some go on the walls. And I went in alone once, but I'll admit I've never done an exorcism on his species.
Do we need specific chains? Should we go to looking at shops or something?
We need to determine what kind of possession we're dealing with.
Okay. Well, we'll wait for Sad Machine to come back down then, if he does come back down, that is.
I start knocking at the door. Bird, wake up! Bird,
I'm awake.
Do you want breakfast?
I'm good.
Okay, we have to leave
in the middle of something.
Okay, well, we have to leave soon, so, don't take too much time. We'll be waiting.
I'll open the door. Hey, Sad Machine.
Hi?
Give me a minute. I'll come down in a little. I turn and I walk back into the room.
Sad Machine, does Bird leave the door open?
Yeah.
As Bird heads back into the room, you've noticed that all of the furniture in Bird's room has been completely rearranged and pushed up against one of the walls of his room. And there is a ritual pattern carved into the floor with the sword.
What a weird in room.
No, Sad Machine, do you know how these, what he keeps saying to me? Because I told him I'll fucking get rid of us both. Because he keeps telling me that he keeps saying that when I die, it doesn't fucking matter. He's moving on. He doesn't give a shit. He'll do anything. And I said, all right, well, I figure, well, okay, it's got to be linked to the sword, right? So if I go what if I go into a mine, and I get some explosives and I just blow it up and I just collapse it on myself with the sword. He's gone, right? But that's the thing. He won't tell me how it works, right? So I can't do that, because what if I don't know what the range is? What if it just transfers to the closest person to me? Or what if it transfers to anything near me, right? What if I blow the mine? I blow the mine and I'm crushed. But there's a worm and it touches the sword. What if it gets in the worms? I can't let it get in the worms. I don't know what they're gonna do with it. And
There's eggs downstairs.
Okay, I'll be down in a minute, and I cut my hand open with a knife, and I start like squeezing blood onto the ritual circle.
Okay. I'll wait for you downstairs.
Sounds good.
I go back downstairs.
All right.
You get him up?
Yeah, he was already awake.
And he's okay?
His room was really strange, but it's okay. I think the decoration needs work.
Decoration?
What do you mean?
Well, it's just every bit of furniture was on one side of the wall. It was also like funny pictures on the floor. It's
I
fine.
stand up, dragging my
he'll
chair
be
behind
back
me
for
and go
eggs.
upstairs.
He'll be back
Yeah,
for eggs.
I follow Brick.
Where are you guys going? Guys?
I just keep walking. Following Brick.
I start following them.
I open the door and what do I see?
What is Bird currently doing now? Besides from, like I explained to Sad Machine earlier, all the furniture is pushed up against the wall. There is a ritual circle carved into the floor, and Bird had just cut their hand and was squeezing blood as Sad Machine had left the upstairs. So I believe that Bird would still be in the process.
Assuming I did everything the way he told me, that means that the blood is filling in the pattern. Hi, Brick.
I'm going to roll to throw the chair at him. I roll 15 to throw.
15. Bird, roll a reflex.
20, nat 20.
Nat
Holy
20.
fuck.
Throws the chair lightning fast directly at Bird. Within a split second, Bird's instincts kick in, and Bird backflips away, landing perfect poise on the other side of the room.
Brick, it's okay. It's okay. If I do this, he's gonna let me sleep. I just need him to let me sleep.
Why are you doing blood rituals in our fucking bed and breakfast?
Because I need to fucking sleep. He doesn't shut up. He never shuts up. I just want to go to sleep.
I want to roll Arcana, looking at the pattern that he's drawn on the ground to see if I can recognize it.
Yeah.
I rolled a 24.
Okay.
Like, I want to know what kind of circle it is. Like, what's it trying to do?
I can explain.
Yeah. I was Avery, you explain.
I am allowing the thing that was in the sword that is currently trying to take possession of my body. I am binding us together properly, so that for an hour of any time at any point in the day, this is his body now, and he can do what he fucking wants with it. But now, when he tries to use my body to cast spells, it won't almost kill me like it did yesterday. And maybe my thinking is, because this is, like, bad idea, I get it, but this is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that once he has to be in this body, he will understand how fucking tired I am, and he'll let me sleep. He'll shut the fuck up and let me sleep. So if you just let me...
Brad, you understand how dangerous blood magic like this is, right? And especially dealing with...
No, Kinnick! I've never dealt with any of this shit before!
Well, listen, I've dabbled in higher beings. All my, power may or may not come from an evil being that wants to kill all of us.
Kinnick.
What?
Does yours sleep?
Yeah, well, not per se.
And I don't give a fuck what you have
If
to
he's
say.
finding it, the prom will be in one place regardless.
It's in me no matter what. What's the big deal? I'm fucked.
We could try exercising it. That's Brick seems to know a bit about that.
So, if he binds it more directly, it might be easier to kick it out.
True.
If it's bound in a strange way, it might not come out cleanly.
So can I slowly start approaching the circle. Can I just finish what I'm doing here, please?
All right, I'll see it happen.
Yeah, I'll stay and watch to make sure it goes okay.
But what if it fails?
Then I'll probably die.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Well, not your life. My body, my choice. I step back into the circle, and I play. And the blood has essentially filled the carving path at this point. It's way more blood than has actually come out of my hand. Like the circle is clearly doing some fuck shit with it. And I place my hand in the center, and I say, "May I be upset?"
Damn it.
And then the rune that was carved into the floor suddenly glows white hot, and Bird stands straight up, like stop. And everything goes back to normal. And then, now that is just much better. Hello, everyone.
And who might we be speaking to?
My name's Jozu. It's a pleasure to meet you. He extends his hand.
I'm not gonna take that.
This fucking.
What plane you come from?
Oh, I wouldn't worry about it too much. I don't imagine I'm going to be here very long. Binding spell or not, if we're fighting Harold and I'm doing it in this, I don't know how long I'm going to be doing it like this, if you catch my drift.
Have we considered
think
he's
we're all
just
gonna
pretending
die?
to do this for attention?
Is this a game?
Yeah, Sad Machine. We can say this is a game. I like it. I like thinking of this as a game, actually. Puts this whole tiny, weak body thing into perspective for me, you know? It's like, I mean, who doesn't like a challenge run, you know? Seems like a good time. And speaking of time, I don't have very much today, so I'm gonna leave you guys to it. Those eggs smell delicious. Ah! Fucking asshole.
As all this is going on, it makes quite a bit of noise. The bartender has now reached the room and come up the stairs and looks into the room and goes, "You're going to be paying for that.
Yeah. I'll pay for it. It's fine.
Furniture's not broken. Floor. I'll take a gold piece and that'll settle that.
Yeah, just put a rug in.
Yeah, I'm just going to get whole new wood. That's blood there, ain't it?
Just put a rug on it.
Unlikely that I'll do that, but you know what? I'll take your money and I'll get it fixed, and I'm not worried about it anymore. I'm not going to think about it.
Okay, sounds good.
Don't worry, it was just part of a game.
I would also like an order of eggs.
Yep, 2 copper pieces. I'll get it ready. Get your money.
All right, well, let's get breakfast.
Who's Jizu?
He's an asshole. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
So he came from the sword?
Yeah, came from the sword. Well, the ruby more specifically, but he's very into the sword. I don't want to talk about it.
We should Hey, Baki.
Yeah.
Is there a local library or anything anywhere near?
No, there's not a library in the town. I don't even think. No, we don't even have a town mage. Really, you're looking for you're looking for books?
Yeah, just any kind of like history. Usually things that come from rubies are ancient.
Maybe we'd have more luck in the town of sorrow.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I just wanted to.
Speaking of, is there a carriage going there?
Oh, you should probably talk to. Well, maybe Kendra and Cedric. I think they got under the cigarette as well. Yeah, Kendra and Cedric. Yeah, they got a son named Skitter.
Oh.
Yeah, they should have travel knowledge. I don't know if they got their carriage up and running yet, but they might be able to tell you how to get to the Town of Sorrows. I don't have a map or anything, and I'm still kind of just trying to get everything in order for a real day of business.
Okay. Well, egg. You're eating your eggs, right?
I'm eating eggs.
Delicious egg roleplay.
We'll go after that.
I don't hear any. No.
Yeah, can you please?
Yeah, can we get some Foley, please?
So after that, do we all just head out to wherever Skitter's house was?
I mean, pretty much, unless you wanted to check out more of the town, see if like any of the other businesses are opening. I mean, there's a general store, there's a blacksmith, but it's up to y'all.
I don't really need anything. I'm good on equipment.
I would like to, if there's like a local, like, herbologist? Would that be the word? I don't know. Place that says that I'm gonna find a snake's tongue and fucking some other.
Yeah.
Like,
There's an alchemist in town.
alchemist? Nice.
Yeah. Heading to the apothecary, Kennick, you walk into the shop, and it is a place that smells of herb and spice. There is a stereotypical giant cauldron, and there is a ginger tabaxi, an older ginger tabaxi behind the counter that greets you with a gruff as you enter.
Hey, I'm just looking for some ingredients for some spells. I was also wondering, do you sell any potions as well?
Oh, looking for potions, are you? Well, I got some poultices, but nothing really ready brewed right now. Maybe in about a week or two I'll have something. I might have, well, I got a discount bin there. And, well, each potion is 5 silver pieces, but they're unlabeled and I don't know what they do.
Mystery potions. 5 silver pieces each.
Yeah,
That seems a bit steep for something that could just be, like some mud water.
Well, I pretty much only had that out to stock after, escaping the ziggurat. So, I think, maybe, I don't know, there's a blue one in there, a green one. I just can't remember what they were. I'm a bit scatterbrained, I am.
Okay. Well, the main things I'm after is just some snake's tongues and bit of honeycomb, if you've got any on stock.
Oh, yeah. I have snake tongue right now for 2 silver pieces. And what was the other thing?
Just some honeycomb? Or anything
yeah.
that has, like, sugar in it.
Yeah. A piece of honeycomb is a gold piece.
A gold piece for some honeycomb?
Do you know how hard it is to get bees out here? Have you noticed this is a swamp?
Do bees not live in swamps?
There's not...
Please tell me that was in character.
It is now.
Well, I can be persuaded if you,
Damn, he can be persuaded.
if
What
you
was
buy
stinging
some
me
of
on the way in?
If you buy some of the mystery potions, because honestly, I just got to get rid of them, and I don't want to dump them out on the ground for fear of what might happen. If you buy a couple of those mystery potions, I'll throw 2 of them in with the honeycomb. If you're looking to do business, I'll throw a green one and a blue one in.
Okay. I'll that sounds reasonable. I think I'll take you up on that offer.
Okay,
Seriously,
so
like
a piece of honeycomb would be gold piece, and then a snake's tongue would be 2 silver pieces.
Okay.
To be clear, bees absolutely live in swamps.
Yeah, that's
Sorry. Here's the thing. Quagmire.
No,
only wasps.
it's okay.
He's upselling.
No, it's okay. It's
no,
okay.
Brendan, he's upselling.
Yeah.
retail,
Kennick
dude.
got,
He's upset.
Kennick,
I'm the DM.
Kennick got
If I
swindled.
say there's only
Kennick got
wasps in
swindled.
the area, I'm
I'm
like,
sorry.
don't fucking DM me.
Listen, Brendan.
No,
I'm sorry.
no.
I'm trying to apologize. Brendan, I'm trying to apologize.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I stepped way out of line. You know what? I'm taking 5 damage for that. Okay? I'm taking 5 damage for what just happened.
There are only wasps around Quagmire.
Okay, and they
That's
just
lore accurate.
And what's happening outside as this conversation is happening? Bird just got attacked by a swarm of them. 5 damage. I fucking hate it here. There's so many wasps.
What's happening? What the fuck just happened, dude?
Now I have to be like, take no damage.
No, I got attacked by wasps.
Don't fucking bring wasps into existence now. Don't
wasps into existence.
No, don't circumvent my DM powers.
Okay, then I tripped and I hit my face on the floor. I landed on my neck. I took 5 damage.
Roll a reflex save. Roll a dex save.
I rolled an 18.
You fucking did a sweet combat roll. No damage. This is like that polite. This is like you go first. No, you go first.
I'm very spry for having those
I
three.
can't wait for the wiki page and why there aren't bees in this specific swamp.
I want it detailed, very detailed, at least like 5 paragraphs.
Brendan, what's the name of the wasps that live in this swamp?
There are wasps.
There are
fat
wasps.
Oh, there are
Fat
wasps.
wasps. Yeah, there are fat wasps.
Is that
What's
what they're
the fat
called?
wasps?
Fat wasps.
They're called fat wasps. They're
maybe
wasps,
the
with
wasps-
exceptionally thick asses. You're welcome.
Maybe the wasps.
Okay, we're done. We're done.
Yeah.
This is so bad.
I'm sorry
don't
for
give a
taking us
shit.
down that. I'm so sorry.
We went down that path. I got fat ass
horrendous.
wasps. That's the
I
only thing
can't
in
wait for
Quagmire.
the wasp
I'm
ask.
done. I want to keep going, please.
Did
Am
you
I
say
fucking-
we're done? Because I say when we're fucking done, David. Anyway,
Oh
we're
my
done.
God.
Kennick, are you done purchasing?
So
Have you made all your purchases?
I get 2 mystery potions.
Yep, a green one and a blue one. There is no label. The green one does have a little bit. It kind of looks like you know when you have like glitter mixed with a liquid in like a bottle. It's very glittery, very sparkly. The blue one is just a dark, like swirling blue mixed with almost. It feels like like looking at it reminds you of the ocean.
Is there anything else in the shop that might like grab my eye?
He does sell like basic. He sells a lot of crystal. There's a lot of crystal on the wall. Like he has a various amount of crystal, like balls, beads, cones, rods, spheres. Pretty much any spell component that you would need, like granite, glass eyes, glowworms. Like I have a whole giant fucking list here. Oil.
I might buy the glowworms. I bet that'll distract Sad Machine. And he'll stop asking me questions for a bit if I give him those.
Oh yeah, glowworms. Glowworms will be 5 silver pieces.
All right.
Jiggle some fucking keys in front of my face.
Grab a jar of glow. Is it a jar of glowworms?
Yeah, we'll say it's a jar of glowworm.
Okay, sweet. I'll buy a jar of glowworms. Sweet. All right. Pleasure doing business with you.
Oh yeah, come down to the shop anytime you're in Quagmire. No problem.
Yeah. Label your potions next time.
Well,
Dang! Wow! What the fuck? Why?
I just leave.
they were literally. They're just mystery buys, mate. And he just rubs his head as you're leaving. He's so upset. I can't believe you do this shit.
I mutter under my breath.
mean to
No fucking bees.
Okay.
Why are you so mean?
No,
Anybody else need-
as Kennick walked outside, Bird was standing, staring like wide-eyed at the door, clearly having gone through an ordeal while he was inside.
Oh, he take over again?
No. No. I tripped. It doesn't matter. There were wasps.
Sad Machine. I got you something. And I jingle the jar of glowworms in front of his face.
The eyes, Sad Machine's eyes just dilate, just fucking huge ass irises. What are those?
Magic bugs.
Magic?
It said if you look at them for like, I look up for about like 3 hours and don't say a word, they'll start floating.
Do I believe that?
Hold up. I'm gonna
Should I
roll a deception.
Should I roll?
I rolled an 8.
You rolled a nat 1.
You rolled a
As you are spinning your tail, you're weaving your tail to Sad Machine. A fly is buzzing around and and as you are telling your tale, you just swallow it. It just gets stuck in your throat.
Oh man.
Jesus. Anyway, just take them.
Okay. Why?
I walk
It's
over. Sad Machine. If you stare at that jar of worms for 3 hours without talking, they will start to talk to you. And I rolled a 25.
That sounds like lies, but I'll believe it.
I mean, Sad Machine, it's okay. You don't have to do it. It's just, I think they're pretty lonely. People don't talk to them very often.
Why?
Lose inspiration. Sad Machine would believe in a second. Don't give me that sounds like a lie bullshit.
It was a joke. It was a
I know.
jockey.
You questioned the
Machine
honeycomb
stops
prices and I
talking.
deleted the bees.
You are a strange god.
This is why. No, you know, one thing is sacred, and that's retail roleplay. One thing.
Yeah, Brendan, I don't know if you think that that's an argument against you being a strange god or not, but it's not really.
No, that's just incentive.
We're gonna get absolutely nothing done this episode.
No, I have it planned. We're getting there. Does anybody else need to do any shopping? There's a blacksmithery and a general store, and I have charts for them. No, we are all done?
Oh, wait, rations. Is everybody okay in rations?
Is there a courier? Could I mail something?
Oh my god.
There is a post box near the general store.
I hastily scribbled a recipient onto an envelope, and I put 5 gold pieces into it, and I drop it in the post box.
I'm not gonna roleplay this, Brendan, but I go and buy 10 rations.
Oh, hey there. Welcome to Flublum's general store. What
Did you
can I
seriously
help you
think
with
you're
today?
gonna take a retail
Do you
roleplay from
think
fucking
you can
Brandon?
fuck with my retail roleplay, David? You will participate.
Okay.
I really like. I just love in a D&D podcast just saying, "Hey, I'm not going to roleplay this part."
we're just buying
David
a
wasn't
fucking...
gonna move on.
You're one of the adventurers that got us out of the Zuggurat. You know, couple of rations, they're on me. You're welcome. Anything else? Stop on by Flublub's wonderful emporium of goods and services.
Hey, I think I
services?
also need to buy rations.
Yeah, well, hang on. I want to know what
Yeah.
services this guy is talking about.
I walk in after Sad Machine.
Hello. Oh, another adventurer. Are you perchance looking for rations as well?
Yeah, I heard you were giving free stuff to the people who saved you from the ziggurat.
Yes, here's some rations for you if you're looking for food.
Ah, perfect. I just leave.
I also helped save you from the ziggurat.
Well, here you. I have a lot of rations.
Hell yeah.
He hands you all 5 beef stew MREs each.
5
MREs.
to MRE. Do we get the little heating component, and then we can heat it up?
Oh, it's a magic crystal in there. These are fantasy MREs.
God.
These aren't for the
Oh,
military.
yes.
These are just road supplies.
Hold on, I'm gonna write this
Wait
down.
a minute, hang on. I actually need to put in the
fucking
notes. There's
hold
a
up.
heating crystal could be used for mischief.
It does not. So the heating is a small crystal, and it doesn't start fires, but it does warm up the contents of a container that it's put in.
Yeah, that sounds like it could be used for mischief.
Put this in your water. Now you got hot water.
If I seal the water and then I fucking put it in, then the
I'm gonna
water
pour my
bottle's gonna
potions
explode.
into it and warm them up. See what happens.
That's true. Oh, you can make a really fucked up Molotov cocktail with these.
Also, as you are all leaving, you notice right to the next to the right of the door, there is a jar filled with marbles, and it says, "Guess the number of marbles. Get it right, you'll win a prize."
How big is this jar?
I'm gonna say, let's see.
Hold on, let me get a calculator up.
It's about a gallon. It's a gallon jar. It's a gallon jar.
Gallon jar.
How big are the
And-
marbles?
The marbles are, let's see.
Like nickel, dime,
Oh, there we. That makes more sense. About nickel sized.
nickel,
Yeah.
9. No,
9?
gallon.
It's a gallon jar filled with nickel sized marbles. Yeah.
96.
No, it's filled to the top.
Oh,
So low.
396.
Oh, are you guessing the marbles? No.
Oh, sorry.
I'm gonna guess
I was talking out loud. I shouldn't though. These glowworms are lonely.
875.
A higher number, but no.
Higher number?
Do you know how big a gallon jar is?
Yes.
No, we don't have gallons here.
It's about.
You know, like a gallon bag of milk, Canadian.
Kennick, are you guessing?
I left the store.
Okay. Well,
Here.
I also leave.
All right, heading out to the store. Are y'all headed to Kendra and Cedric's house? I presume.
Everybody's already gone, but I guess 1016.
Do you want to know a secret?
Yeah.
Come here.
Yeah, I'm close.
You guessed already, but I won't give it to you. There's an infinite amount of marbles in the jar.
What?
And don't tell anyone,
Or I'll curse you.
and he winks at you.
Oh my god.
Harold?
Thank you for shopping at Flublubs. Then he just ushers
Bye.
you out of the store.
Okay. I meet up with the rest of the party. You know, there's infinite marbles in there.
Oh my god. Does anything happen?
Yeah, so now that you've all meet up, shopping's done. Heading back to Kendra and Cedric's house where you first met Skitter. Skitter, of course, was the Tabaxi child that you helped before entering the Ziggurat.
Just so we're clear, nothing happens when I say that?
No.
Why would he lie to me?
David, you don't have to worry.
David,
Nothing.
do you know how a curse works? It doesn't have to affect you immediately.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm gonna start losing inches every time I go to bed.
No, don't. It'll be relevant in a bit.
Just
It'll
don't
be
worry about
relevant
it.
in a bit. Okay. I'm just not telling you until it happens. So, heading to Kendra and Cedric's house, where you had helped Skitter up before, out on the front, Cedric, the guy Tabaxi, is hammering some boards onto the windows, like screens, essentially. Essentially, they look like screens. Since this is a swamp, is probably working on getting ready for mosquitoes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Another
As
bug.
you approach, he stops what he's doing and he's, oh, hello, adventurers.
Hello.
Oh, we're ever so thankful. Me and Kendra, ever so thankful for you helping our child and for getting us out of that ziggurat. I mean, if we had died, I have no idea what would have become of Skitter. He's basically helpless.
Right. You have a carriage service, correct?
As you say that last word, marbles start to come out of your mouth.
Oh.
Green and blue marbles fall out of your mouth during that last word. They just and they hit the ground and dissipate. They're gone. Oh, that's mighty strange. Did you tell somebody Flublub's secret?
Oh, you mean that there are an infinite number of marbles in the jar?
Oh no.
Maybe.
Well, it'll be gone about a day or so. I don't think any of you else should mention how many marbles there are in the jar. Nobody should mention it. Yeah. You're gonna have to watch your words for a bit.
This is the worst thing that's happened to me today.
And then you spit out a couple of marbles.
I'm great. I prefer it this way.
All right.
Well,
I'm gonna watch
aside
the
from
glow
all
work.
this, aside from this nightmare, what can I help you with?
We're looking for transportation to what's the place we're going?
Town of Sorrows.
Town of Sorrows. We're looking for. Yeah.
Yes, Town of Sorrows. Yes. Well, I have my carriage, and I think I found my Bessie. She's a little irritable, but should be good for the trip. Which path did you want to take?
What are our options?
So we can go. There's a little bit of a scenic route, but it takes us through the town of Dampmire. Or we can take the road near, kind of heads to the lake, goes right across a nice little tavern. It's the almost lakeside inn, and then we'll get there a little bit faster, but less sightseeing.
What do you guys reckon?
Thumbs up.
There was two options.
So the two options essentially is you can go and take the longer road that takes you through a town before going all the way to the Town of Sorrows, or you can go to the almost lakeside inn and continue traveling from there. It's a little bit faster, but you don't get to go to a whole new town essentially. That's the biggest difference is going to be the length of the journey, and then the kind of I think going to the lakeside, you're going to see the lake. It's very nice. Dampmire is a neat little town. Essentially, Cedric explains Dampmire is a kind of town that is a lot of human races, dwarves, elves, humans, half elves, half orcs, kind of living together. And then there is a separate, neat little, cool, regal goblin town right outside of Dampmire that they call.
But equal, though, right?
What?
Separate but equal.
Well, the goblins in Dampmire, the other town, they call it Dampmire Plus.
Oh no!
Well, the goblins call it that.
Dude, Kennick's gonna feel at home.
If you are going to go to Dampmire, I would honestly recommend the Dampmire. So if you go into the town, you go to the Two Heads Tavern. The Goblin Village, Dampmire Plus, has the Three Heads Tavern, which is actually much nicer. Plus, there's a little. Dampmire does get attacked by almost nightly feral goblin raids, and you actually are in less trouble if you stay in Dampmire Plus with the regal goblins. I say that just because they just completely leave them alone. That's the only reason they're not within the walls, is they just have a fence.
What do you guys reckon?
And then the Almost Lakeside Inn is very nice. The proprietor there is fantastic, and you meet a lot of strange characters at the Almost Lakeside Inn. A lot of traveling people go through there, merchants, adventurers. It's very nice. The beds are very comfy, but it's up to you.
I mean, I don't know about you guys, but after spending this much time in a swamp,
Town sounds promising.
Town sounds promising.
All right, I'm alone here.
Wait. What are you saying?
I was thinking, I don't know. I'd like a break for a little bit, and a Lakeside Inn sounds nice. But I mean, if you guys want to go to the town, then
Well, Almost Lakeside Inn.
almost. Sorry.
Almost Lakes. Well, it used to be, they have a pier there, but the lake has dried up considerably where they are. And Dampmire is, I do have to say, still in the swamp.
You sound like you are more invested in this decision than me, so I will leave it to you, Kennick.
You don't
Rick?
sound like you're puking marbles.
Okay? Jesus. Fucking day I'm having.
Never know what the goblins could have to offer us.
All right.
Okay.
It's the town it is.
Yeah.
Alrighty, let me pull up this beautiful little
Brendan?
map I made. Yeah, what's up?
How long was that curse again?
Oh, it was a full day.
Is it every time we speak? Or?
Yeah, are you
How
sure?
long does it take us to get to the town?
Oh, yeah, the carriage will take us about 2.5 days. I do have to saddle Bessie up, and
This is great news. My throat will be safe.
but it'll be 2 or 3 days. I would say you might want a bucket, but the marbles don't really leave a trace. So just if you're in the carriage, just spit them over the side. I mean, I'll consider this a favor to you all. I don't have any business in Dampmire, but you know, you all saved my life, and I appreciate that so much. So yeah, let me get Bessie, and we'll be on our way if you're all ready to go.
Is it dangerous to sleep with the marbles curse?
No. If you sleep, I'm sure you'll just expel the marbles as you go.
Thank you.
I've have known some curses have specific requirements to like lift them potentially. So I reckon if you guys try and count the amount of marbles that come out of your mouth next time, you might be able to break the curse.
Fuck you, Kennick.
I don't know, 25 in deception.
Go fuck yourself. No, I don't care what you rolled. Bird would not buy that.
You can't. If the other player character does not concede to the skill check, personal rule, the skill check does not count.
I do not. Yeah, I'm not gonna start fucking
Bird
talking and
doesn't
not
believe
stop going. Bleh.
What?
All right, we'll move over to the map.
Sorry, not bird. Fucking Sad Machine.
Kennick, the marbles
I
are
don't
the
wanna
least of my
believe it.
fucking worries right now. I got a lot going on, man.
He's not gonna.
I just like the idea of
Spinning on the plates.
27.
He's not gonna talk because
105.
He's not gonna talk because he's not talking for the glowworms, right? Remember?
So Cedric goes and readies the carriage and then brings it up. As he brings it into view, you notice that Bessie is a gigantic tarantula.
Nice.
Fuck yeah.
It is a gigantic tarantula that is pulling the carriage. Yeah, so it should take us 2 to 3 days, depending on travel. Glad I have adventurers with me, because road to Dampmire can be a little bit treacherous sometimes. So I really do appreciate it.
Don't mention it.
I was so scared you were about to say Perilous, and this episode was just going to be fucking retail roleplay.
Fuck that!
You said, I know. You said treacherous, and I was like, oh
Yeah,
no, he's going to say it.
I got scared as fuck.
So Cedric beckons you onto the carriage. It's a open top carriage, and Bessie, the gigantic tarantula, is guiding the caravan. Cedric says, while you're on the caravan, if you could please refrain from any boisterous spells. They startle Bessie, and she's pretty much trained to just run away during any sort of fracas, any sort of chaotic bits or craziness. She's a little skittish.
All right.
I don't say a word. I stare at the glowworms.
Alrighty. On the road to Dampmire, the first day goes off without a hitch. As you make camp in a simple clearing, Cedric sets up a small tent and puts a hood over Bessie and bids you good night.
Sweet.
But about, I want to say you all left at probably around noon, and it's about 9 p.m., about 9 hours of travel.
Gotcha.
And then by the morning, you roll something real quick. Okay. By the morning, the curse is lifted, and Bird and Sad Machine have stopped vomiting marbles.
Hey, Sad Machine.
Yes.
Do you remember how many marbles were in that jar?
It was somewhere around infinite?
And then you start vomiting marbles again, Sad Machine.
Give him inspiration for that one.
Dude, I already had inspiration. I'm doing this for no reason.
All right. As you start packing up your camp, you hear a rustle in some nearby bushes.
Who? All of us. Is it like
Everybody. I rolled something. Everybody heard a rustle in some bushes nearby.
I prepare to chuck a javelin into the bush.
All right. The bush it doesn't seem super threatening. It's like a small rustle. Like it would be like a small creature almost.
I just keep my eyes fixed on the bush.
Okay.
I keep my
everybody
eyes fixed
roll
on the
perception.
glowworms. Oh,
Except for I guess Sad Machine. Everybody who's paying attention to the bush, roll for perception.
I rolled a 20.
I rolled an 11.
Pretend I also rolled an 11.
Oh yeah. Kennick, you see a small tan foot, like a very small, like almost like a baby foot, pop out of the bush for a second before going back in, and the rustling continues.
It's like a goblin foot, perhaps.
It's like a small tan foot. You could not place the creature off the tip of your tongue.
There's a small, some small little creature thing. I'm not sure what. I only saw its foot. I orate to the rest of the group.
I'd say about the size of like a child's foot, essentially.
It's like a child in that bush over there. I probably wouldn't throw the javelin, Brick.
We'll see.
We don't know what kind of child we're dealing with.
That is true. Anything else happen?
No, the rustling continues, unhindered, essentially.
Okay, I guess we continue packing. We're packing up the camp, right?
Yeah.
I guess I'll just keep packing up the camp while keeping another eye on where the rustling's coming from, following it.
Okay. As you continue to pack up a camp, a head pops out of the bush for a second, and it's a familiar face. Kennick specifically recognize the face. It is it is the former Lord Aram Romulus's son, Homulus, whose castle you had burned down.
The one who burned?
The one who you had thought burned. His face pops out of the bushes, and he just looks like really sneaky like, and then he pops back in.
What the fuck?
Huh.
That was.
Did that happen?
Did you see that as well?
I think I did.
You know what? Maybe you can chuck that javelin.
I'm throwing the javelin into the bush.
All right, roll a d20 for me.
Wait, you're gonna fucking murder a child?
Should be dead already.
Jesus.
You throw the javelin
shit.
and it just kind of like, you know when you're playing like a video game and you like try to draw your bow back but you accidentally just release and the arrow just thump right in front of you? Pretty much like that. Like you, like your hand hurts and you get like a cramp and it just thump right in front of you on the ground.
Power of crit failing.
The head pops out of the bushes.
Did you see me?
Yeah, what are you doing here?
You burn down my daddy's house. And I have come
Why are you alive?
and followed you. And you will pay your restitution.
And how am I gonna do that?
A simple fee of 2,000 gold pieces, and I will spare your life.
So what if I told you I'm not gonna give you that?
Well, then I'll call Daddy's soldiers.
Didn't they burn down with the rest of your house?
No.
No.
Will you roll insight for me?
Absolutely. I crit failed.
You totally believe that he has soldiers in there. Totally believe that he's gonna like fucking summon some bad dudes to kick your ass.
Okay. Fuck, what? That's such an insane thing to believe. I'm so fucked. I just don't know how to believe that.
You dumbass. You dumbass.
Why'd you make me roll insight on that blatant lie?
Because that's what was necessary.
Bastard.
Hey, you rolled a crit fail. All I'm saying, I didn't roll a crit fail.
I mean, look.
That is true, he did
all
not.
I've got on me is
I rolled a 3. You rolled a crit fail. Let me tell you.
Hey, listen. There's no need in getting your royal whatever involved. I've only got 8 copper pieces on me anyway, so it's not like I can actually give you that amount of gold. I rolled 11 in deception.
Well,
He's a little kid. Surely he believes it.
since I am such a nice and benevolent son of a lord, I'll let you all off with 3 gold pieces for fare back to Debris. I don't know how I got here.
And he walks out of the bush and his clothes are charred. He is basically from neck down covered in soot.
How did you make it all the way here?
Daddy gave me a protection amulet, and it was supposed to transport me to our summer house. This isn't our summer house.
Your daddy has a bad amulet. I roll a 22 to throw a javelin at him.
Brendan, I think the man.
Brendan, if you made me roll an insight on saying his guards, which I burned all down, were still around, then absolutely Mandy gets to roll a fucking javelin throw on him.
I am drawing the line at child killing.
We've killed so many children.
We've killed so many.
Is
it just because it's a human child now?
Killed one goblin child on accident, and that's like accidentally killing like a baby
And he
squirrel.
was feral.
He was feral.
Oh,
And
this
then a
one should be dead already.
baby mimic as well. I'm putting my foot
Baby
down.
mimic.
Brendan,
putting
I'm
your
drawing
foot down
the
on a
line at
human?
killing sentient children.
We killed him already.
There is
killed him
no
already.
Killed
argument.
him.
We already killed him.
You did not
He's
kill
a
him.
dead-
This was the
he's a
point.
dead
The
child
point was to make you
walking.
think you killed him as a joke.
It's not a joke anymore, Brendan.
No, I draw, I'm gonna be honest, I draw the line at 2 fucking things at my table. Sex stuff and killing kids. That is not a joke, that is a serious thing.
Okay.
I draw the line at it.
What if we pretend it's his 18th birthday?
No. I am putting my foot down.
Was that for killing him or for sex?
Killing! Jesus Christ, Avery. Killing. Jesus
I will
Christ,
still say,
bro.
you throw the javelin at him, and a sphere, a holy sphere, appears in front of him and deflects the javelin away. Mandy, check your DMs.
Huh. I think the amulet actually works.
Man, he's getting fucking chewed out. Teacher's mad.
I'm gonna guess God says no.
As your god sends you this message, Brickhouse, your tongue begins to tingle with a violent fervor.
Oh God, that's spicy.
Damn, he is getting chewed out.
I want to whisper. Oh, I move over to Bird and whisper, be like, "Hey, we could you know the guy that's hitching a ride on you."
The child, after the javelin has been thrown, the child runs back into the forest and disappears.
Ah, damn. Shit, there goes that chance. Never mind.
Just because you just tried to pull that shit, fucking Bird looks at you and Josu's voice says, "There were infinite marbles in that jar."
Dude.
This is one of my most favorite sessions.
I can't wait. I can't wait for there are infinite marbles in that jar to become a thing.
Cedric sets up the carriage once again and gets Bessie a moving. Y'all are inside, and another full day of travel ensues as you come across a bridge. On the bridge, there is a gentleman clad in golden armor, shining golden armor, holding a shining golden sword. He is an elf with long flowing blonde hair. "Hello, travelers!" he says very loudly.
Oh, I fucking hate him.
"Before
Wait,
you pass this bridge of mine, I must say you will pay a fine."
Has it been a day?
It is around, I want to say y'all woke up at about 8 a.m. So it has been about, let's say 6 hours.
Like, I'm not talking.
You're not going to talk to the gentleman in the mysterious gold armor.
If I do, I vomit.
The fuck you want?
Oh, I'm
you
so
want?
glad you asked. You must do one simple task. Just pay me 5 simple gold, and I will let you on this road.
Why the fuck does everyone want our money?
What?
I'm rummaging around for a third javelin.
So why exactly are we giving you gold? What is the fee? What is the service you're providing?
My name is Vriska. Thank you. It's Abby's from the Patreon. And you will see that if you don't payeth me, then there will be a bigger fee, because your life, it is not free.
So you're threatening us? Is what I'm gathering.
Yes.
But you're...
I turn to everyone else in the carriage and in Josu's voice say, "Let's fucking kill this guy."
As you say that, Vriska, the golden elf, points his sword towards the carriage and yells, "Gold!" Roll a dex save, everybody.
Roll a 13. Dicks.
Oh, everybody?
6.
I rolled a 10.
7. Yeah.
A golden light showers your party, and sorry, that sounded really bad, didn't it?
No, you're good. Keep going.
A golden light is cast from his sword, and it encases the party and the carriage, Bessie and Cedric and everybody. As the light fades, you realize that all Sad Machine's fur, Kennick's hair, clothes, everything is now the color gold, like a disgusting, like awful, like tacky gold.
Solid gold or?
No, it is just the color of tacky gold. And Vriska looks down at his sword, looks back up your party, looks down at his sword, and just fucking starts booking it.
I kind of like
Brick!
it.
Javelin!
I like this guy.
I think this looks good on me. Are the marbles gold?
Even the marbles are colored gold. Cedric is looking at himself and going, "I heard about this guy. I think we'll be fine. after about a day. I don't know why.
What is up with these day-long curses today?
Well, listen, the marble thing, I'm not surprised about. This guy pops up every once in a while on the bridge. He knows a guy who knows a guy, and I have a friend who knows somebody related to him. He picks up these cursed items, and he keeps trying to, like, come up with some scheme on this bridge to make money. It never works. He usually gets his ass kicked. So I'm not surprised that this has happened.
Man, we should have kicked the ass.
I don't think anybody pays him.
We should have.
Honestly, we should be able to reach Dampmire by nightfall. So we'll just keep pressing on. We'll definitely look like a sight when we reach the town, though.
Can we all get like a charisma modifier because we look sick now?
You get a charisma debuff. You get disadvantage on charisma checks.
We look gaudy.
This is so sad.
He literally said
fucking
we look
tacky.
gaudy.
Hey, that's a matter of taste.
Right now,
no,
his
who's
armor
gonna-
is completely gold colored.
Hey,
Who's
we're
gonna
going
take
into
us
like
seriously
a.
when we look like a bunch of clowns, dude?
The
Rich
only thing
clowns.
you're gonna get an advantage on is if you tell somebody, I will sell you gilded armor if you drop all your precious items.
Oh my god, I could cut my hair and sell it. Alright. Let's get into town.
This so whack, dude.
What?
That was so fucking weird.
This entire fucking session is just a lot of, what the fuck did that just happen?
This is the most.
This might be the most Brendan episode of Perilous.
I was about to say, this is Brendan Unleashed.
This is Brendan with 4 hours prep time.
Yeah, I just like to do. I like to set up a lot of silly things. I'm sorry. I'm a very silly person. Heading into
Who does more with prep time, Brendan or Batman?
All right, so we are going to move over to Dampmire. It is almost nightfall, and your party reaches Dampmire.
I think we should rest for the night. Unless we
what
are
time
we
is
gonna
it?
even
It's
travel
nightfall, right?
Do we even travel in the morning? Should we?
Cedric looks at you and says, "Well, you can either go talk to the guards up at the front gate or head into I forgot the name of the town, Brendan. Oh my god, it's right there.
Dampmire.
Dampmire. You can head into Dampmire Plus, or which is of course, the town on the outskirts of the town. You can head into Dampmire Plus if you want to talk to the guards to get into Dampmire. Bessie and I are just going to head back. We'll be fine. Bessie's pretty venomous.
Okay.
I want to head into the town. Bird, if you want, I want to see if there's a library. I want to see if we can find anything about this hitchhiker of
Once
yours.
again,
At a
Bird looks at you
library?
and Josu's voice says, "Do you keep forgetting that I'm here?"
No, I just don't care.
Oh,
Fair enough.
what a bastard.
No, I think you'll be fine searching on your own. I don't know if you'll find anything about me in those silly little books.
That's what you say?
Fuck. That was Josu doing the vomiting.
All right. There is, so to kind of lay out the town of Dampmire, it is surrounded by trees. It is much less wet as you head into Dampmire from Quagmire. Quagmire is a much more wet and humid town. The swamp has kind of let up a little bit, but there are still vines and trees, and the city. The walls are these stone walls, a lot of cracks, some vines are crawling up on it. There are, on the front gates, 2 guards near the front gate, and there are also 2 spikes with goblin skulls right on the front gates. They are lit. Each of the eyes has a candle in between them. There are 2 guards in full plate mail. One is a dwarf, one is a human, and they're just standing there idly chatting, holding their spears.
Great. Found Kinnick's people.
Hello, I say to one of the guards.
The dwarven god perks up and says, Oh, travelers to Dampmire. All right, well, hey, welcome. Looks like you're new around here. Haven't seen you before. That'll be 10 gold to enter the city.
Why is there
Everyone wants their money.
Yeah.
Well, it
Can I
pays
roll
for the
insight to
protection.
See if I think that's bullshit.
It pays for protection of the town. You can either enter for free if you're a citizen of Dampmire, i.e., are you a homeowner, or you can pay the 10 gold piece fee and get inside as well. Or you can go to Dampmire Plus, where all the goblins are.
You, not a big fan of the goblins?
Well, my father fought in the Goblin War. And I don't mind regal goblins too much. But a lot of citizens are not the happiest that they don't have to really deal with the nightly raids. Plus side, if you're on the side of the town where their village is located on that wall is almost pristine. It's a wonderful wall. But the city repair costs after the attacks tend to get a little bit pricey, which is why we have the entrance fee. The mayor and the mayor of Dampmire and the mayor of Dampmire Plus are quite friendly with one another, but I don't really quite hate goblins as much as don't trust many of them. But like I said, my father fought in the Goblin Wars, and he's a lot more angry about losing them than really I am. I have goblin friends.
Jesus Christ, man.
Kinnick might want to look into that citizenship deal.
We're a bit strapped for cash, per se. Would there be any other way of getting into the city?
I mean, if you wanted to roll like a persuasion and talk him into lowering the fee or getting rid of the fee, as a DM, I might be inclined to allow you to do such a thing. If that was such a thing that you were interested in doing.
Might roll a persuasion.
Brendan's in his fucking mood today.
I rolled 23.
I'm an aggressive DM today. 23, what do you say?
Well, see, we really need to get into the town tonight. We've been traveling. We just saved the city from this like big like monster thing. It was like in a ziggurat and stuff. I mean, you should have heard about it by now. I mean, surely.
Jimpy, can you go check on some of the traps in the forest? Yeah. And the human guard walks away. Can I tell you something honestly?
Absolutely.
Dampmire Plus is so much nicer in terms of accommodations for travelers. Their inn makes so much more money. The beds are so cozy. I sleep there once a week. I'm only a little racist in front of Jimpy there because he's a bit nutty. Really, honestly, though, if I could buy a house in Dampmire Plus, I would go there.
Do they have a library?
Oh, honestly, they have a magic shop there. So many different books. It is so much nicer. I guarantee you.
I don't think you should be racist ever.
It's a job, mate. It's a job. I don't want to lose my job. You know how expensive it is in Dampmire?
Racism is a job?
No, being a god in a racist town is a job. I'm a dwarf. I understand.
I still think that's morally corrupt.
Absolutely, but I'm a god, mate. We're already morally corrupt.
I don't believe so. I think everybody's doing their best every day. And you've
never been to a town where a guard has been morally incompetent. Yep, marbles in your mouth.
All right, I'll take your advice. I think we might hit up Dampmire Plus then.
Heading into Dampmire Plus, it is almost from the outside. It looks like a simple village outside of the town. But as you get a little bit closer, you start to notice that the stonework on the buildings is much more intricate, and the air is almost spicy there.
Spicy
especially,
air?
yeah. The air is almost spicy, like your arcane senses start tingling, and the air is the only way that you can describe it as a mage is spicy.
So like from heavy magic use?
So strange.
Almost like it almost smells of cinnamon.
Huh.
Cinnamon and peppermint. Not quite spicy, but like minty spicy.
It's like not like disconcerting, it's bearable. I'm gonna look for the magic shop. I wanna go there. That's my goal. I don't know what.
While Kennick is going to the magic shop, would anybody else like to do something in Dampmire Plus?
No, not really.
I'll look around.
Okay.
I'm staying with our cart for now.
Well, I guess didn't the cart go?
Don't we need to look for?
left,
yeah, we need to look for accommodation.
We need to look
That's the other
for-
thing.
Yeah, we need to find an inn.
Yeah.
Yep. There is a wonderful squat 2-story inn that you notice that is called the Three Heads Inn and Grill. It is a wonderful sign work. And there are tables outside. People and goblins alike are kind of laughing and enjoying beer. And the doors are wide open. And then Kennick going to the magic shop, you find a magic shop called Billy's Baubles.
Billy's Baubles. All right. I obviously go in.
Going into Billy's Baubles, there is a huge selection of magical items inside. The inside of the shop seems almost bigger than the outside.
TARDIS.
There is a short, greenish bluish goblin gentleman with long brown hair and small glasses, a little almost tan to white dress shirt and simple leather pants, and he is just kind of wiping his glasses with a rag behind the counter, and he greets you as you enter. Oh, hello! Welcome to Billy's Bubbles!
Hi there. I've got a bit of a specific request today.
Well, if I don't have it, I could always check and see if somebody else does. We're a wonderful little magic shop, and I have a little magic book that might help me order anything you may need.
Well, I'm just looking for information, really. Mm-hmm. On a is it a spirit? Like some kind of like being named, oh shit, what was it?
Magical entities. I might have a book for you. I believe it is 1 gold, 5 silver pieces. Give me a moment. And this entity, before I grab the book, what is the entity doing?
Oh, it's possessing a friend of mine.
Got it. I have just the book for you. And he grabs a book and he sets it on the counter, and the name of the book is So Your Friend is Possessed by a Magical Entity.
Huh. This seems very broad.
Well, the world we live in today, there's a number of magical entities, and this isn't really a list. There's not really a full list of what is and what was from which plane. This is kind of more of a broad guide for you.
I was looking for, I mean, this might be helpful, but I was looking for more specific information on maybe who he was and like if that gave us any insight on what he wants specifically.
What's the entity's name?
I can't. It was shit. Jameis?
No. Wow, that's bad.
Oh, Jameis. Yes, I believe. Let me check. And he pulls a long drawer out, like a card catalog, and he's just filtering through it like a librarian would. And he pulls out a card. He says, yes. And he closes the card catalog, swings open a back door. Kennick, you're almost flashbanged with light for a second.
Uh-huh.
And he comes back out with a book as you start to like reorient yourself. Here we are.
Christ, what do you have back there?
Oh, well, magical warehouse.
Oh, okay. Anyway.
And he hands you a book, magical entities that are named Jameis, and it's about 300 pages long.
Oh, man.
That'll be a gold piece for this one.
I don't have enough time to read all that. I'm just gonna go with the other book
All
you
right,
gave
that'll
me.
be a gold and 5 silver pieces. It's just a basic guide on what to do, what not to do. Basically some have-dos and have-don'ts.
All right. Can I? I'll just leave this on the counter, and I want to have a look around, see what anything else that might catch my eye, and then I want to. What else is in the store?
Basically, spell components, a myriad of different potions. Basically a couple healing brews and some resistance potions, it seems. He has kind of a basic selection of potions. And then he has a box that just says cursed items, buy at your own risk.
What kind of items are in the cursed items box?
One that catches your eye is a staff, a long silver staff. And on the end of it, it hooks into like a cane hook. And then in the center of the cane hook is an eye, like a giant crystal.
Like a human eye?
Well, almost like You know the Never Vision, you know the Neversoft logo?
Yeah,
where it's got the eye
logo?
through the needle. Yeah. It looks kind of like exactly like that.
What is this?
That's the staff of sight. It does give you an advantage when you are casting a spell, maybe even making an attack. However, it does blind you after use.
Like permanently?
No. For about 5, it's almost like it kind of just creates a bright light in your vision, and you can't see for about an extra 5 seconds after that. So essentially what it does is it blinds you for a turn. After using it, it does give you a bonus on attack and damage rolls, though.
Huh. How much are you selling it for?
15 gold pieces. I will be wary, though. This is one of the ones where if you buy it, it does bind itself to you.
Okay.
I have an artificer friend. Sometimes he, for better lack of a word, these are kind of his fuck-ups.
And you're asking me to pay you 15 gold pieces for a fuck-up?
It's still a very good fuck-up.
That blinds me.
Well, I mean, if you talk to a good artificer, you could probably get that curse removed, but, I mean...
And that's
still a
extra
magic
gold
item.
I'm gonna have to spend on it.
Well, yeah, normally this would be about 50 gold pieces. This is a bargain.
And normally it wouldn't blind me.
You're crazy if you think this isn't a bargain or a deal.
Oh, I think you're crazy if you think this is a bargain or a deal. This is worth maybe 3 gold pieces. With 12 on persuasion.
No.
I love that you're still going for it. Like, you suck at persuasion so much, but you're always going for it, and I love that.
I mean...
Otherwise, outside of the staff, you also see a small... it's like a silver case, I want to say about a dagger's length. It's a small silver case.
What about this thing here?
It is... So, that one's 2 gold pieces. It is a box of immediate need. However, normally a box of immediate need would give you an object or an item that you are in dire need of once. This one does the exact opposite.
Oh, so it gives me something I absolutely do not need.
Absolutely. It gives you the exact... let's say you walk into a house and you've forgotten your keys. You say, oh, I need my keys. And you open this up, and it's definitely not a key. It could range from... anywhere from a spoon to a tornado of fire.
Okay.
Let's say you want a tornado of fire. Likely you'll get a glass of milk.
Is this one binding as well?
No. That one's just a single-use object, and it will return to its original creator once used. But it does detect from your mind what you need. It is not a case of want. You cannot say, I would like such and such. It does have a mind of its own, so I would be very, very careful if you buy this. It's more of a ticking time bomb. I would say give this to somebody you hate.
Yeah, I was thinking that as well. I think I'll take it.
Like I said, be very careful. Until you give that to that person, it's going to detect your thoughts. So let's say you're about to cross a bridge and the bridge has collapsed. If you're in immediate need of a way to get across the bridge, you may find yourself in another plane of existence. I'm just giving you the full warning here, but I will 2 gold pieces.
But like, only if I'm holding it, right? If I like chuck it in my bag.
If it's on your person, you know what, I'll do 5 silver pieces.
Okay.
Whew.
I'm gonna take that and the book.
Everybody else is at the tavern, right?
I'm at the
Okay.
tavern, yes.
As you approach the 3-head, a goblin wearing red with gold trim robes approaches the party as Kennick has come back from the magic shop, and he greets you all thusly. Hello! My name is Mayor Tabernacle. You must be travelers. Welcome to Dampmire Plus. If there's anything you need, anything at all, come to my mansion here in town. Well, I say mansion, more of a... I would say refined homestead, and I will make sure that you receive anything that you need. I burped there for a second. Anything that you need.
It's okay. Sometimes I burp too.
Marbles, my favorite. Oh, they're gone.
Why did he do? Was he eating them?
Yeah.
Did he eat them? Did he eat them?
Don't they disappear immediately?
Under his little character card, it just said, loves putting marbles in his mouth and counting them with his tongue.
How many would you say there were?
Just a place to stay would be nice.
Oh, well, the Three-Head Tavern is right there.
Oh, this is going to be great to listen to.
Yeah, just a constant vomiting.
The Three-Head Tavern is right there, and they are lovely accommodations. Since you are, I presume, all new to town, I'll give you each a voucher for the night.
Oh,
great.
Lovely.
Thank you very much.
Also,
it's always good to have adventurers
tomorrow we actually...
on your good side. Yes, Sad Machine.
Tomorrow we... You know my name?
No, yes,
I'm kidding.
I was like, there was a pause, and I was like,
Would you know where we could get a chariot or horses or some transport to the City of Sorrow?
Oh, you're going to the Town of Sorrows, are you?
Yeah.
Do you know what you're getting into?
Not really.
Well, a while ago, have you heard of the Goblin War?
I've had it mentioned to us.
Well, around 50 years ago, say 50 give or take, there was essentially a large dispute. Our swampland here lies on the edge of elven territory. The former High King, Thanadar, not very nice to goblins, not a very nice man. Hired mercenaries, hired warriors, soldiers, anything to kind of purge the swampland of all goblins. And it did not work out well for him. It worked so unwell, in fact, that he was replaced by his daughter Meredith. Bit of a coup situation, but elves are kind of dicks, so not really surprised that happens.
So nice to say.
During the Goblin War, the Town of Sorrows used to be a fort to some human mercenaries, and, well, after they were all summarily killed, easily, I might add, by superior goblin numbers and might, they, well, kind of decided, the Goblin Council, that is, that, as a bit of a cheeky kind of own to the Goblin Wars itself, they built the town on top of the fort and just buried the dead right on the spot. So it's called the Town of Sorrows. It's not quite as sad, but it does have an air of sorrow about it. Bit haunted, I feel.
Great.
Haunted with what?
Well, some say spirits of the human soldiers still roaming around. Some say, well, you see, there's a big scary pit in the middle of the town. And,
What the fuck?
the big scary pit is, doesn't really have a name, and nobody knows how it got there, and it was there when the fort was built, and they just kind of have left it there. But it's a very big and very scary pit. And sometimes people say they hear voices or echoes from this big scary pit. Mostly, the town uses it as a garbage receptacle. I mean, 30 years of throwing trash down there, and it still hasn't filled up, so...
Maybe the spirits are upset.
I mean, I'd be upset if someone was throwing garbage in my graveyard.
I agree.
But yes, stay at the Three-Head Tavern here. Wonderful service. And like I said, if you need anything at all, come and ask me.
Oh my God.
Heading inside of the Three-Head Tavern, there is a jovial air about. There are numerous patrons.
Hey, Brendan, has it been a day?
Yes, you no longer have to vomit
my
marbles.
throat,
You're
man.
fine.
My throat hurts. I'm good now.
We all walk into the tavern or the inn, whatever.
All right. Walking into the inn, there is a goblin barkeep. He looks human on the map, but he is a goblin. And he welcomes you all as you walk in. In the tavern, you can see a couple of patrons. At the table closest to the door, there is a minotaur and a human, and they seem to be playing some sort of card game.
Ooh, what are you guys playing?
Oh, the minotaur says, very jovially. Oh, we're playing Warlocks and Wizards, my favorite game.
What is it? Was it like?
Well, you see, I have these 5 cards, and they have these 5 cards, and my 5 cards are better than their 5 cards. So I place down, Harry, Harry the Herald, and I place that down, and as he places the card down, a small robed figure pops out of the card, and it looks up at Sad Machine, and he winks, and then he snaps his fingers and lights the other card on fire. Sad Machine is the only person to see the wink from the card.
How did
the guy
you
across
do
from the
that?
Minotaur says, "This is bullshit. You win, fine. Here's my dragon," and hands the Minotaur a blue dragon. Good game, good game.
How did you do that?
Well, Warlocks and Wizards is a magical game. The cards are animated with magic. You know, you seem like a nice kid. And the Minotaur hands you a card, and it says right there on the card,
Wait, you planned for this?
yeah,
You planned for cards.
he hands you the card, and the card is autographed, and it says, Yugoth on it. This is my card. It's a personal card. Technically,
Wait.
it's not legal, but
When he said it's my card, does he mean like it's him?
yeah. It's
On
not
the
a legal card. I had it custom made. I had a bunch of them custom made. I like to hand them out to anybody who's a potential Warlocks and Wizards player. But you all seem very nice.
Are you?
So keep a hold of
Are you
that.
famous?
I wish I was famous, kid. But keep that on you, and good
Yeah.
things may come your way.
I need to beg Bird for cards.
What?
The Minotaur gets up, shakes his head, and smiles at you and leaves.
Bird have cards?
What the fuck?
He must know where the cards are. I don't know. I was trying to figure out who would be like a parental figure that would let me buy fucking cards. I was like, Bird, I guess.
Bird, let me buy packs of Wizards and Warlocks.
Okay, it's your money. You can fucking buy whatever you want. I don't care. What are you bothering me with this for?
Bird, the new set came out. Big Boys. I gotta buy the Big Boy set.
Big boy set.
No, Bird, I can't use these cards anymore. They're not in rotation.
They're out of meta.
The Minotaur leaves. The bartender
That guy was
takes your
cool.
vouchers and sets you upstairs in separate rooms, and nothing else of note happens the rest of the night. You are fed. That comes with your vouchers. It's a beautiful bread bowl pasta.
That's a lot of carbs. I gotta watch myself.
So many carbs. Holy shit.
I wanna read my book while I'm eating dinner.
All right.
It's not
Inside
polite to read while we're eating.
inside the book, you learn some basic tips. A couple of the basic tips that it gives you. One of them is, if your friend is already possessed by the evil entity, do not do anything that may make the evil entity aware of an attempt to remove the evil entity.
Fuck.
Otherwise,
I-
they're
wow.
gonna
I
dig
like-
in
sudden-
deep.
All of a sudden-
I look over at Bird and then like put my hand up over the book to like kind of cover it.
Hide the title.
Yeah.
Did you forget that you told Josu that you were doing this?
Josu, that's his name. Oh my god. Oh fuck. Maybe.
Are we all still like in the like tavern area?
All in the three heads, yep. Otherwise, preparing for a restful night of sleep is the only other thing I have right now. For the tavern anyway in the town, unless you all would like to do something.
I'm done. I'm tired.
Yeah,
I'm sleepy. I've been vomiting.
I'm gonna like
so much.
When I see Kinnick covering the fucking the title of the book, I roll my eyes and I just walk over to him and I pat him on the shoulder and I say, "He's been making fun of you all day for wasting your money on that." And then I go upstairs and I slam my door shut and I try and get some sleep.
What other tips are there in there? You said there was other ones, right? It wasn't just.
If at all possible, attempt to try some sort of purified salt on the entity, either in the food or in the drink of your compatriot. When it comes down to it, salt, especially sanctified by a priest of pretty much almost any god, may be able to damage the entity or lay it dormant for a little bit.
Hey, Brick.
Oh my god.
Are you, by any chance, like a priest for your god?
I mean, technically, the clergy has its own very complicated organization. It can usually just be semantics, you know?
Do you mind, like, blessing some salt for me?
Yeah, I could do that. Do you have any salt? Get some from the table, maybe?
Yeah, I grabbed some salt from the table.
I grip the Mortons in my hand and I bless it.
Sweet. All right, I'll try and slip this into Bird's next meal, or maybe not even. I'll just pass it to him like it's some normal salt.
You could just dump it on him while he's sleeping, maybe.
I think it's better if he consumes it.
Just make him consume it while he's sleeping.
Did that even work? Did that even work? Do you not have to roll for religion or some shit?
Well, he thinks it works.
The book says it works. If he thinks
Bless
it
the
works.
ability I have.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, bless is a spell.
Yeah, I guess so.
It's a paladin spell.
I guess it is a blessed salt.
Well, we'll try it with his breakfast, and then we'll go from there. Maybe dump it on his head like the next night if it doesn't work.
I mean, you can try as many a times as you want.
It's true.
You can keep blessing salt.
Don't tell Bird for obvious reasons.
Tell Bert about what?
Nothing, Sad Machine.
Okay.
As you prep for the end of the night in the wonderful Three-Head Inn and lay your dreary heads to sleep, a new day waits for you. A new adventure waits for you. And things might be a little bit perilous.
This show wouldn't be possible without the help from our patrons, such as Air 109, Alan Diver, Alex Steer, Ben Charismatic, Bike, Bongo Crust, Boopulu, Brobly, Daxter092, Desric Gothroy, Dreams of Ice, Ducky Madness, Ethan the Cryptid, Eric Scott Gillies, Fang Jade, Generic Phoenix, Harry Norris, Inverted Van Man, Jeffrey Jangles, John with a B, Leo the Geotech, Major Beast Jingles the 665th +1, Manuel Martinez, Matthew Riverhead, Mellow Wolf, Notoriety, Schizolingvo, Shantanu Bhatia, Snake Asylum, Teague, The Snacksalon, Travis Vapes, Trevor Wood, Will 9455, William Oliver, Winchester Curse, and Zora Curol. Thanks so much for listening, and we'll see you next time.